guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. I have a really red nose in this video, I've realised as time's gone on, but I just have a bit of a runny nose and a little bit of a cold, but I feel fine. But I just realised on camera the longer I was staring, the more I was just like, you look red. But I'm fine. Anyway, that's not what you came here for. You came here for the video, and today we're going to be talking about a nail polish haul. Now shamefully, at the time of me filming this, I haven't actually put up a haul video that I've already filmed. So I hadn't really bought a lot of polish in a long time. I put up that video which came up in February, and then from that video being filmed, I bought these 10 plus polishes. I had no self-control. This is what happened. So let's go by and talk about these polishes. The first majority of them, actually, the first two groups are from D-stash pages. Now a few people have asked me where I see these in the past. There's a couple of good ones that are on Instagram, so sometimes swatchers have one, or just avid collectors have some. So you can normally see people sharing them, like I know Timberland has one, and then the other ones is from Danny, she has one. So just keep your eyes out for ones on Instagram. This is my top tip number one. Secondly, if you're in the UK, there is a really great UK sales page, and I'm guessing there probably is American equivalents, and I know that sometimes in brand pages they like sell like their part of their collections on there. So Facebook is another good way. So yeah, these first ones are from Facebook, and they are three pretties, all indies. The first one is called I Speak for the Trees, and this came from Great Lakes Lacquer. Now, if you haven't seen Amanda Alexander's year favourites, she featured this in her favourites, and she always goes on about how amazing Great Lakes Lacquer is with their flakies. So when I saw this was on offer on a sale, I thought I would grab this because Amanda said it was that good. I think it might have been a polish pickup one, and I feel it might have been Lord of the Rings as well, if that suits me. My memory suits me correctly. So that was Great Lakes Lacquer, I Speak for the Trees. The next one from that D-stash page is Acid Wash from Cirque. Now this is one that I've been kind of looking. Sometimes I have some that I'm like, oh, if I see that I will pick it up, and this is one of those ones. So it is a light blue base with tiny, tiny, tiny blue flakes. So it is that acid wash denim look to it. And I think this came out a couple of years ago, but like I say, I was just kind of on the lookout. If it came up, I would buy it. So Cirque Acid Wash. And the last one was a Glisten and Glow, and this is one of their creams, and this is Parasail in Puerto Rico. I have 3 of their creams, and I really enjoy their formula. So again, if any good colours come up from their Glisten and Glow cream range, I try and grab them. So that is one that I picked up, and it's just a really nice bright coral, perfect for the summer. So yeah, that was the last one. And as I always say, just if these aren't available from the indies that I mentioned, there will be other ones that are, so I will link all indies down below. The next bundle are from a Instagram D-stash page, and these are from a lady called Danny, who I believe she lives in Germany. So if you're in Europe or the UK, I will link the D-stash page down below because I bought them through her. Shipping was obviously a little bit more expensive because I had to get it from Germany to the UK, but the prices all balanced out very nicely. So I picked up a load of KBShimmers. So the first one is called Cuke, I can't even say, it's Cool Hand Cuke, and this is a light green, seafoamy green base, and then we have a ton of pastel glitters in here. So there's white, pink, green and purple, and there are circles, triangles and hexes. And when I saw all these on the page, I was just like, I haven't bought KBShimmer in a really long time, and especially this one in particular really brought that nostalgia, because what I associated KBShimmer with for such a long time was these amazing cream mixes. So yeah, that was the first one. I then have Fright This Way, which I presume is part of a Halloween collection, and it is an eggplant purple base, and then there is tons of scattered holographic in there, as well as purple holographic glitters in there. So a perfect kind of spooky Halloweeny colour. And I don't know, what do people do? See, I never used to wear polishes seasonally, but I find that I am the more I get into nail polish wearing, because now I'm thinking I don't want to wear that till the autumn, but I do want to wear it. Do you know what I mean? The struggle. The other KBShimmer is called Royal to a Fault, and this one is that royal purple that everyone kind of associates with royals, and I don't know why. Do I know why? Not really. And it also has a little bit of a duochrome aspect to it, and as well there is itty bitty flakies. You should have seen by now close-ups for all of these because my descriptions are not the best sometimes. So that one there was Royal to a Fault. Then I picked up one from Dollish Polish on that D-stash page, which was If One Wolf Survives, the Sheep Are Never Safe. And this was a Polish pickup. I believe it was released twice through Polish pickup. And this is a Game of Thrones reference. And I'm probably one of the only people on the planet that has not seen any Game of Thrones. But I thought that this polish was so beautiful. And when they did Polish Pickup Rewind, I was really sad that I didn't pick it up because I should have. So this is an indigo base, and then there is a little bit of hollow in there, and then plus some itty bitty flakies, and the flakies are a bit of like a duochrome, quite warm, like orangey red type flakies in. They're very, very tiny and minute. So If One Wolf Survives, the Sheep Are Never Safe, Dollish Polish. Danny did throw in a little freebie for me, and this one is called Pondering by China Glaze, and it's a beautiful like oil slick duo. I need something that's like a triochrome or something, because it's one of the ones that goes like green, blue, purple. So it's not a full multichrome, but it's not quite a duochrome. I'm sure there's a technical term for that, or should I just say multichrome? I don't know. But this came out in, oh my goodness, what was the collection called? It was something about camping, like an autumn collection. And I'd always looked at this one from afar. So when Danny said, was there any China Glazes that you wanted as a little freebie? I was like, yes, Pondering. I saw you had that and I've always been intrigued by it. So there. So I will link Danny's D-stash page down below for any of you in the Europe, UK, German area. And the last three in this video are my polish pickup orders from December and November. Couldn't even remember. That rhymed. So how Hella's Handmade Creations works for me, I will link down below my video in more detail, but basically I buy through the group scheme, and there is group systems for Canada, for the UK, and there might be one other one. It's all through a Facebook page. There's like a code, so you order, you put the code in, your shipping then gets reduced, and then with everybody in the group by scheme, you then kind of split the shipping when it arrives in the UK. So rather than doing lots of individual boxes, packets, they do one big box of polishes, and a coordinator will then distribute them out to people. So it's a very good scheme. I've used it for about a year now since discovering Hella Handmade Creations, and I really enjoy it. Our Lady in the UK also lets us hold polishes. So in November I just picked up one, and she held on to it to me until my December order arrived. So these are the final two from the Fantastic Beasts series from Rogue Lacquer. So this one is Fwooper, and it is a beautiful purple base, and then there is some holographic in there. I want to say that there's some goldy element to it because it's like a very warm purple, if that makes any sense. But that one was Fwooper, and it was, yeah, to say Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was the theme for that. And the last one for December, which was there last month, is Kelpie. And this is, again, it's kind of similar components where it is this beautiful green, and then there is tiny, tiny flakies in there and holographic as well. So these last two were kind of similar-ish, and they look really great together. Fwooper definitely has more holographic in them though. And wrapping up this video, I picked up one from Pretty Jelly, and this is maybe my third or fourth one from them. And their theme is tarot cards. So I've kind of been looking at them throughout the months, and this is the first one that really grabbed my eye and I couldn't say no to. So it is a crazy base, it's a light blue, and then there is a variety of glitters in there. There is tiny, very fine teal, then there is blue squares, yellow squares, and then large dark blue hexes. So I really enjoyed the combination of, there's gold in there as well. Did I say gold? I don't know. I really enjoyed the blue with all the blue, and then the little bit of teal and gold as well. I just thought that really worked really well together. So I picked that one up, and I will be keeping an eye on what they do. I wasn't going to buy any Hella Handmade Creations for a few months just because I'm trying to cut down on my spends a little bit. And then in February I bought from Polish Pickup and Hella Handmade Creations because I have no self-control. So give me a big old thumbs up, let me know what you've been picking up recently. Thumbs up, subscribe. If I didn't say that already, maybe I have got a bit of a cold and I just don't even realise it. Yeah, bye guys.